I recently learned about some important research out of California on nursing home residents and palliative care. In fact, I first heard about this study on the same day that I started an intensive boot camp run by the Center for Cartoon Studies in Vermont. My first assignment? Draw a 4-panel cartoon based on a collection of facts about something that interests me. So, let's draw a 4-panel cartoon to better understand nursing home residents' need for palliative care. Here's that article again. It appeared in the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA. The lead author is Caroline Stevens, Associate Professor of Nursing at the University of California, San Francisco. She was interviewed in February 2018 for a podcast at GeriPal. If you're interested in the clinical fields of geriatrics and palliative care and don't already know about GeriPal, I'm glad to introduce you. It's a website and a blog run by Eric Widera and Alex Smith, both medical school faculty at UCSF. This is me with a cool therapy dog I met at a conference. 228 residents in 3 nursing homes were assessed to determine how many were eligible for palliative care. 157 of the residents were found to be eligible based on symptom burden, issues affecting quality of life, and what the family members were facing. These residents were just over 80 years old on average. 132 needed extensive or total assistance with 3 or more activities of daily living, like bathing, dressing, and toileting. 74 had a diagnosis of Alzheimer's, other forms of dementia, and cognitive impairment. 51 residents reported or showed evidence of pain. 37 were diagnosed with congestive heart failure. 26 had chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and 13 had cancer. The smallest number was 3, the largest 34, and the average 15.2. That's medications each. 6 residents had a prognosis of 6 months or less. 5 had feeding tubes directly to the stomach. 2 were on hospice. Here's our final number. That's because even though 157 residents were eligible, none were receiving formal interdisciplinary palliative care services or care from a geriatric specialty care professional. None of them. Whether we tell this story with a professional journal article that recaps its findings in a table, or in a gaudy cartoon with a big goose egg as the punchline, 0 represents our worst failure and our best opportunity to bring palliative care to everyone who could benefit from it.